there has apparently been more fallout from those weekend snowstorms closer to home. Travelers from Waterloo Region have been stuck in the Dominican Republic for days because their Sunwing flight home keeps getting delayed. They are being told weather is the reason. CTV's Spencer Turcotte is learning more from the airline about that explanation. But Spencer, we should note, let's start with the travelers because they've actually been trying to get back to the region of Waterloo Airport.
And that's where some of the frustration comes in. Other airlines seem to be coming and going from the airport just fine, but Sunwing is the one having trouble.
How do we get to the airport in the morning?
Jane Donnelly's vacation is ending with many questions and few answers. The Waterloo residents' trip started great. Lots of sun and lots of smiles with family. And they were ready to fly back to the region of Waterloo International Airport. Until
This past Sunday got the call that the flight had been delayed a day.
what followed was a long wait to learn where the group could stay in the meantime.
We waited in the lobby for 12 hours almost before we finally found out that we had rooms at this resort we're at now.
Then more trouble.
Now we're trying to get a hotel room for tonight because we've now been delayed for a second day going into Kitchener.
Hans Roach, who's also a Waterloo City Councillor, has faced the same problem. Delay after delay.
And we have about 37 of us here for our friend's honeymoon. And that's the biggest problem that we had here, when passengers are held in limbo without answers and, sitting in a lobby for, 12 hours, 14 hours, wondering where we are going to sleep or eat.
Like Donnelly, Roach's flight has been delayed until Wednesday afternoon. They say they weren't getting answers from the airline, but are praising Sunwing reps in the Dominican.
We weren't getting really great communication, but they did say weather.
In a statement to CTV News, Sunwing Airlines says they've been working to recover operations following last week's storm and the heavy weekend snowfall, saying in part, these extreme weather disruptions also severely limited our ability to reposition aircraft and crew to other airports to help alleviate the backlog in flights.
There was weather issue on the weekend. Today is Tuesday. It just shows that they didn't have enough backups. So I would say that this holds no water.
President of Air Passenger Rights, Gabor Lukács, doesn't accept the weather as a reason, saying travelers should be compensated, especially for people in Donnelly's group who have to pay for extra necessities.
We're running out of diapers. We've run out of sunscreen, so now we're going to have to pay probably $40 US.
Again, that flight back to the regional airport is rescheduled for tomorrow, and it is within 48 hours of that original flight. But, Tony, if it's delayed again, the airline may be on the hook for the cost of return tickets.
Okay, Spencer Turcotte, thank you for that reporting. Appreciate it.